All right, what's going on, everybody? Good afternoon, Mr. Adam Scheinberg. How are you, sir? How are you doing, man? Yeah, we're just doing the simple setup today, brought to you in part by EVH Strings. Wow, look at that. Ain't that something? Man, what you talking about? Yeah, I'll take a sponsorship. Why not, you know? No, I was just messing with this D-Tuna for a little bit. Mr. Hebert, how you doing, man? Thank you for jumping in, sir. Thank you. Yeah, so I got a message earlier this morning saying that the loads are running behind today. I was like, again? They said the plant's running 3 hours behind. So I normally go in at like 4. So what does that mean? You telling me I'm not going until 7? I hope that's not the case. I really hope that's not the case. I'm off the rest of the week watching the kids, Adam says. Mr. Mom. Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. You're not at work. That's cool. I just thought I would try this D-Tuna. I've never really done it much, never really experimented with it much. I don't know. Just thought I would try it. I know I was watching some videos, what was that, last night, of course, what is it, Rob Chapman and the Captain or whatever, and Rob Chapman loves playing in drop D. I noticed that a lot, and I was like, man, golly, but he knows all these cool techniques. I'm totally lost when it comes to that, so that's why I'm just goofing around. I mean, it's all I pretty much know. Center's in the house. Excuse me. Yeah, man. Mr. Bishop is in the house. He goes, hello, Joe and all. Hello, guys. How are y'all, man? Thanks for jumping in. Yeah, just a simple setup using the Black Star Mini and the EVH string pack right there. I love those EVH red guitars like that. Who's that? Mr. Hebert. I love those red EVH guitars like that. How do you like it? Oh, I love it, my friend. I love it. I love it a lot. It's one of my prized possessions, and really enjoy it. So yeah, we have the D-Tuna engaged, I guess you could say. Or would that be disengaged? I don't know. I'd say engaged, which of course drops your low E down to a whole step down to D. So just messing with it, just tinkering around with it. I've never been much of a drop D person. we go. You got to get that note, dude. I'm not used to drop D, man. It's pretty cool. So let's see what happens if I put it back. Let's put it back where it's just standard. Pretty cool. I agree with Jeff Hebert. Love the classic EVH red stripes. Yeah, man. And the 5150 stripe is cool, too. Adam says, I dig the EVH for president shirt. Thanks, man. Yeah. Yeah, that was another Facebook find. I guess close to about a year ago, I guess. Yeah. So. What was that? Black Star. Sounds awesome. Adam said, thank you, man. Yeah. Thank you very much. Beautiful tones of that guitar too. Mr. Hebert says, thanks, man. This is what I'm running through. The Black Star. I can't pull it because my cable. The Black Star Mini Fly. And pretty soon I will be doing a review on the Microcube GX. They have a special on AMS right now where they extended the payments. So I was like, oh, I can afford that, man. You know, it's not much to begin with, but it fits my budget. So I ordered it this morning. So it should be here by Friday. So hopefully I'll be able to do a review on that, which I know there's thousands of reviews on it already. But I've really been studying those reviews. Let's just say trying to do some research. And that little thing is amazing, man. I was like, I didn't realize that thing done all that for that little small amp, you know. So I got that ordered that this morning. So it should be coming hopefully Friday, I think. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's see here. Jeff Hebert agrees with Adam. He says, I agree. Sounds awesome. Well, thank you, man. And that's coming from, I got it pointed the best I can to this area where this microphone is, you know, check. So, and it's cranked up a little over halfway. So since I got these earbuds in, it's not loud to me, but when I take them out, it's, of course, a lot more volume. But this is just the easiest way to get set up to go live. I mean, I can do my other setup, which I love, and it's great. But this right here is just boop, boop, and you're done, you know. Check my tuning, man. Can I reach the tuner? That's always something I forget. I always forget to get the tuner. Yes, I think that's one thing that I think when you have the D-Tuna set up properly, you can go back and forth to drop D and back to standard, and it doesn't hurt anything. I think there's some little adjustments I would have to do on this D-Tuna, because going back and forth seems to play with the tuning on here, which I'm not an expert, believe me. Just something I noticed. Uh-oh. And I just noticed that thing just popped. See there? How about that? Wow. The D-Tuna wasn't in quite all the way. I didn't have it pushed in all the way, but we should be okay. Oh, yeah, we'll be okay. Everything's kind of sharp. That's what's weird, man. Everything kind of went sharp on me a little bit. That's odd. That's funny. That one went real sharp. So did that one. I'll be right with you, guys. Hang on just 1 second. Be right with you. Right with you. Yeah. There we go. Woo-wee. Trusty old Snark tuner, man. There's a lot of clip-on tuners out there, but this is my favorite. I love the Snark tuner. The Joe Woods Project broadcast brought to you in part by Snark. That's right. Thank you, Snark. Absolutely, man. That should be better. Oh, God, yeah. Mercy. Michael Bishop says, I got a, what is that, Focus Sight Scarlet 108? USB interface from Sweetwater yesterday, so I can start doing some home recording. Oh, that's awesome, Mr. Bishop. Yeah. That's cool, man. Yeah, that's awesome. That's very, very cool, man. Nothing like doing some home recording and laying down some tracks and practicing and you know, playing along with what you lay down. It helps you learn. A looper pedal is good for that, but really, man, start laying down some actual tracks and have different changes in there and just start playing along. It's a great thing, man. It helps your playing a lot too, man. You'll come a long way, you know, in a quick amount of time. Yes, there's a small screw on the side to adjust. Center says about the D-Tuna. FE-Tone has a video on how to set it. Oh, I did not know that. Thank you. Mr. Hebert says, do you prefer this over your Wolfgang Special? Ooh, man. I personally, I love this guitar, but if I want a little more tonal options, I guess it depends on the kind of music you're playing too, then I'd go for the Wolfgang Special, just because you can switch pickups and get more of a bluesy tone on that neck pickup, which, of course, you can't do here, but, I mean, it just all depends. But this right here is just what I call you know, when you just want to hot rod it up and just put it full throttle, so to speak, you know. playing is not on cue today, so I apologize. I apologize. Oh, Lord. Anyway, so an update on the pool. People's been asking me about the pool. The pool was down there. And if you saw my live video, what was that? What was that? Saturday, Friday? Had it down there. And so we moved it back to the original spot where we had a pool a few years ago. It's a lot better up here. It was just works better up there, better location. So I think my wife's filling it up right now. I've been out there helping her get that adjusted, drain it, took the legs off of one side of it and got it drained real good, and we moved it up there. So we should be in good shape now, I hope, because I told her, I said, I still think we got a few days of nice weather. We should be okay. Uh-oh. Let me see. How did that, man, do y'all remember the MTV music? Man, I remember that. I don't know. I used to know how to play that. Man, that was so long ago. This little thing cleans up nice too. Just turn the volume down a little bit on your guitar. It cleans up really good. And crank your volume all the way up. Mr. Bishop says, I was able to use my pool last year up till about the end of September here in Indiana. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Yeah, the past few days have been really comfortable here. Low humidity. But that's what's wild because, before that, it was just torture out here with the high humidity, heat. I was like, God almighty, man. So I told her, I said, I think we still got a little bit more nice weather left where you can use the pool, before we have to put it up. That's the good thing about that pool out there. It's just big enough to do the job, so you can get wet and get comfortable if you're out there in the hot sun. But it's got those legs on it. You can just push these little buttons and detach the legs and take it down and put it up, and we'll put it back up when it gets close to summer next time, next year, next time. Yeah. So the D-Tuna, like I said, is something I haven't used a lot of. And as you can see, I didn't use it a whole lot in this video either. But I just like to show people, if they're not familiar with it, there's that little mechanism right there. You just push down on it and it pops out. And it drops your top string from low E down to low D, a whole step D. So the D-Tuna is a pretty cool device. It's pretty ingenious, really, that Eddie come up with something like that. And I just pulled the phone, didn't I? That he come up with something like that. Does that surprise me that Eddie came up with that? No, because he's got, his brain works on a different level than the average musician, you know. So all the things that he's come up with, all them little pieces of music and everything like that. Jim Guidry just sent me a message. He goes, "What's the name of the video editing software that I'm using?" It's I can't pronounce it right. It's I call it Movi, but I think it's MOVAVI, Movavi or something. I don't know. That's what I use on some things. But I don't know if he's watching this or not. So Jim, I don't know if you're watching or not. He sent me a text message, so I don't know. Pretty lonesome stain. It's a fun amp to play with. Yeah, we dropped. What else is new? Yeah, man. All right. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the new acquisition coming later this week. Uh, like I said, the Microcube GX should be pretty fun to check out, to try it. Uh, we'll see, man. You know, all the reviews I've seen on it have been really good, really surprisingly good. Uh, I didn't know they'd been out long as they have. I had no idea. Didn't know they'd been out that long. Comes with, I think it also comes with the AC adapter, which this one didn't. You could get one; it was optional. And I was like, nah, man, I got so many adapters at home. I'm sure I've got one that'll fit. No. So Black Star was pretty clever on that deal about far as the adapter, because I thought one of the 5 or 6 adapters I had would work, but it doesn't. Nothing I have fits. And I was like, wow, okay. So I just couldn't see myself paying $25 for an adapter, or power supplies, as some other people like to say as well. So, you know, I'm looking forward to it, man. A cool little practice amp, you know, addition here. Something to take on the go with you and everything else, you know. Looking forward to that. Ain't that a Van Halen song? I could be wrong. I don't know. Sounds like one of them intros to a Van Halen song, which I can't play. Yeah, man. Mr. Hebert says, I love that guitar. Sounds great and is reasonably priced. Yeah, I'll be totally honest with you, Mr. Hebert. I have not checked the price on these in a long time. If I'm not mistaken, when the Stripe series first came out, the EVH, I think, now don't quote me on this because I'm not a expert on this. I'm just trying to go by what I vaguely remember. The center probably knows. He's got more knowledge of this than I do, but I know the black and yellow and the white and black were probably about $100 less than this at the time that I remember. When I got this, it was like $900 or something. $900. I think 900, what was it? I don't know, but I think they went up since then. I could be totally wrong. Center says they are still $9.99 and the others $8.99. Okay, there we go. Yeah, thank you, Center. Yeah, so it was like $100. Yeah. Okay, that's what it was. I couldn't remember. I was like, how much did I get? So yes, $1,000. Um, so of course, when these first made their appearance in the on AMS, the site I do business with, I said, oh my gosh, I said, oh man, I've got to get one of those, and coming soon, the EVH Stripe series. This was a few years ago, of course, and I said, man, I've got to, I've got to get one of those. Senator says, I'm a walking guitar price guide. Yes, you are. That's why I was asking you, my friends. I knew you would know because I couldn't tell you. My tripod is loose or something. Sorry about that. And yeah, so I said, okay, I got to pre-order one of these, and that's the same thing with the 5150 Stripe. When it came out, it was the same thing people were going through. You pre-order it and you wait and you wait and you wait and you wait. It was the same with these. Senator, I'm sure he probably remembers that because where he works at his store, and so it got to where the black and yellow and the white and black, you could get those like that, but this kind, it was hard to get. It was hard to get. And how do you like those EVH strings versus the NYXL? Senator wants to know, how do I like the EVH strings as opposed to the NYXLs? The NYXLs are awesome. I've got those on my, what Wolfgang is that on? I think the Vintage White, or is it the El Natural? I have to go back and look at the video that I put them on. I can't remember which Wolfgang it's on, but I love them. I love these too, man. So I didn't put them on too far apart. So both Wolfgangs one has the NYXL and the other, I'm sorry. One of the Wolfgangs has the NYXL, and the Sterling Ball, I put the EVH strings on. So you just have to kind of wait and see. But I love the way the NYXLs feel. I really do, man. They feel good to me. They play good. They feel good. But I've always loved these too. I was like, wow, these pretty fantastic as well. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Senator says he likes both as well. Yeah, man. So of course, when I went to put my pre-order, in for this, I waited, and it said on there, will be available, and they give you a time frame. Will be available in September, let's just say, and that's probably about what time it was, if I remember correctly, because it was getting close to fall, and so I waited, man, and I'd already waited 3 months prior to that already. So now we're getting, be here in 3 months. Is what it said. That's like, all right, 3 months is up, and I get on their site, and they pushed it back further. It'd be another 3 months. I was like, man, come on, man. And I called them. I said, look, I was wanting to order the EVH Stripe, the red with the white and black stripe. Y'all said it'd be there in 3 months, and now you're pushing it back. And they's like, yeah, sorry about that. So I went ahead and got that Fender Road Worn Telecaster instead, because it was in stock. Because I had the green light to get another guitar. So I went ahead and got the Telly, and which I love that guitar. And messed up. Anyway, so I got the Telly, and then I think it wasn't until the first of the year they finally had them available, and I was like, oh man. So I made my plea, made my plea. I said, can I get that guitar? And so yeah, went ahead and got it, man, and signed up for a year's worth of payments, and I've had it ever since. So Oh, okay. Yeah. Mr. Hebert. Yeah. You know what I mean? The green lights. Yeah, absolutely. You may pass. You may go. Go ahead. Carry on. You have permission. Yeah. Quit. Is it 293? Where's the hat? Man, yeah, I finally got this, you know, bush, uh, bush hog cut or, whatever. Nappy head, finally got it cut. And, so my hair kind of halfway wants to do something, so I didn't need a hat. So, so yeah, that's something I've been bad about doing all my life is wearing a hat, because I have natural curly hair, and when it grows out, it just looks retarded. It won't do nothing. So I was like, throw a hat on, But when it gets cut short, I can kind of style it a little. Still looks geeky, but oh well. What can I do? It's what the Lord gave me, so I got to work with what He gave me, which isn't much. You know what I'm saying? Is that another green light? Yes, you may pass. Come on through. There's Jim. Hey, Jimbo, man. How's it going? Oh, man, yeah. So, there we go. Jimbo's in the house. He's saying hey to everybody. Saying hey to Center, everybody. Thank y'all for being here, and thank you for the thumbs ups, man. I know this isn't a spectacular live feed. I just want to jump on here before I had to go to work, Uh-oh. Mr. Bishop says the wife heard me talking to Sweetwater Monday. I get to the drop the price on what I want to order when I got off the phone. She asked, "What was you ordering?" Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Mr. Hebert, there you go, Jimbo. I think Mr. Hebert said he just subscribed to your channel, man. That's fantastic. Yeah, check out Jim Guidry's channel. You see him here in the chat. If you watch this on the replay, his name is Jim, Jim, Guidry. Show him some love, man. Subscribe to his channel. He's a good dude. Him and his son Alex do some great videos, man. He's getting his feet wet, doing that stuff, and so I'm happy for him, man. He's one of the good guys, He's one of the good dudes, man. He's not one of these people that's out to lunch, You're welcome, Jim. You got the green light, Jim. You may pass. You may pass. Go. Come on through. Whatever the hell that means. I don't know. Jim, we have this Penske truck ready for you. Please come pick it up immediately. This order comes from you know who. Oh, man. Just left from there, Jim said. Oh, so you just returned the truck? Yeah, I bet that was, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Man. Just having some fun, man. Oh, Lord of mercy. Quit. Quit 923 wants to know if I will cover Girl Gone Bad. Man, I would love to be able to do that. I can't play that song, man. I wish I could play that song. Oh my gosh. There's a lot going on in that song. Yeah. Man, I wish I could play that, my friend. If I could play it, I would be more than happy to do it for you, but I'm not that good. Let's see. Jeff Hebert says, I enjoy all your channels. It really annoys me when folks say nasty things on other channels, when folks like yourselves are going out of the way to entertain us. Thank you, Mr. Hebert. Yeah, man, I appreciate that. Yeah. You know, that's why I just try to get on here and just be laid back and try to have fun, try to play, which is, you know, and I know that because I'm just goofing around. You know, I'm not trying to, if I was recording something, you know, like a guitar related video playing with a backing track, that's different. I really, you know, put my all into that because I'm like, okay, I want this to be right. But just noodling around, yeah, there's going to be mistakes. There's going to be mistakes everywhere. There's going to be little mishaps. I'm not like Rob Chapman. Everything he plays is like, it's like, good God, you know, so I'm just me. So I just have fun, you know, have a guitar, strum a few chords, talk to my friends, see how everybody's doing. We'll let you in on a little of how my day is going, a little part of my life, you know. People say, you know, man, you sure are on there a lot. And I'm like, well, you know, it's just, you just pick your times, you know. It's not like if there was a serious situation going on in my life, I wouldn't be getting on here, you know, like, you know, well, this building is on fire and I don't know if I mean, that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not the play. Now that's for the news media, but I wouldn't do that. You know, come on, man. Some things need to be left, you know. Quit 293. Is that 293? Yes. I can't say. I'm sorry. 29. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. If I could play that, I wish I could play that. I would be more than happy to do it for you, brother. But I'm just not that. I'm not at that level. You know. It's all about fun, Mr. Hebert says. Thank you, Mr. Hebert. That's right, man. It's about having fun. You know. And Jim was being asked about the flooding down his way. He says, the flooding, not really the flooding, but the wind is bad. Yeah, that stuff is a lot of rain. Jim says, yeah, I think the outer bands of that stuff are moving in. Jim, feel free to elaborate, man. I think it's today and tomorrow, or is it Thursday and Friday in your neck of the woods? And my prayers go without those people in Texas, man, and everything. If you hear the dogs barking in the background, I think somebody just got here. So I might have to jump off here. I think Eddie and Alex are here. So, you know, have to make an appointment. All right, guys. Let's see. We're at 48 minutes. It's FedEx Center says, run, Joe. Yeah. Well, it was nice knowing y'all. Yes, Jim Guidry is correct. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Yeah, yep, yep. All right, guys, getting ready to wrap this up, man. Getting ready to call it. I need to call and see if my load's ready, which it probably isn't, but I need to call, keep tabs on that, and make sure everything's good. And so thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. EVH Strings, thank you. Appreciate it. EVH Products, appreciate it, man. So we're officially unplugged for the day. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. We're hitting close to 50 minutes, man. I like to keep it about an hour or just under an hour. That way it's not too long, you know, and hopefully it's not too short, you know. But maybe we'll go live later when I head to work. I don't know. Yeah, see what I mean? It just all depends on how things go. So there we go. We're dropping some more. So better run while I can. And Mr. Hebert says, thank you, Joe. Have a good shift. Thank you very much, man. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it very much, man. Have a good day. Grab a guitar and play, man. Have some fun. Life is short. Be kind to people. All right, guys. Take care. See you next time. God bless. Bye-bye.